Hello everyone and welcome back to Wall Simulator 2018. That was a joke. Probably not a very funny one. But at least I gave it a shot. I gave it my best, basically. And it still failed. Apart from that, we are going to wall quite a bit. Sorry about that. And hopefully we'll get done with at least the north wall. You know, the Great Wall. We could either go for you know, both China and Game of Thrones would be equally relevant answers to this to that conundrum. Regardless, we're gonna skip the jokes from now on and just go straight for the fun of placing walls. It might not be, you know, the best of fun you might have. We're gonna place it here because we can. If we were to place power pole here instead of here, it would have made it. See, makes it just fine. So yeah, we are very close though to finishing off the northern wall, and that's gonna be very comfortable, not delicious. I went ahead and took care of that worm right there between episodes. Hope you guys don't mind. It was shooting at me, so I just, you know, shot back basically. So yeah, the reason why I didn't bring the car up is because I want to bring the roboports down as well. I'd prefer to have like everything connected up, that at least the robots have the possibility of helping each other out if it gets to that. Also, worthy of note, and I didn't see this until now, but splitters, we're gonna, you know, take a look at that in a second. But there are some pretty amazing changes to both splitters. Was one more thing. The latest update, crazy bananas. That's all I got to say. Holy mac smokes. Yeah, and it was splitters and not as crazy, but still, you know. What? Especially with the recent Roboport Factorio updates, they have gone ahead and no, they have not yet removed the robots or made them, you know, worse to use. On the contrary, they've increased the stack size of Roboports to 10. 5 to 10. Ain't that amazing? I find it amazing. Thank you, developers. At least it was kind of I found it kind of painful to you know, you're gonna bring quite a few Roboports and all of a sudden your whole inventory is just Roboports, you know? At least now it's just half the Roboports, and I get that Roboports should take space, you know, they're pretty darn powerful and all that. I get it. You're saying, buddy, but still prefer them the way they just made them, rather than the way they were with 5 stacks. They also changed the hitbox of radars, the hitbox of chemical plants, and substations, I think it was, making it a lot easier. Making it a lot easier to, or not a lot easier, it makes it possible to move between them like this. Which is beautiful, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Of course you do. You probably played this game by now. If you haven't, go ahead and do that, because seeing how you're actually watching me playing it, you'd probably enjoy it yourself as well. And keep in mind, I'm no expert, and you can get away with far less and far more than what I can provide you with in the world of Factorio. Now the splitters, I've already forgotten exactly what I said about them. But basically what they've done with them is they've added a filter setting to them. So you can enter the splitter just the same way, the exact same way that you would enter, what you call it? A thing. Filter inserter. Then you have the filter option inside of the splitter, which is amazing. Just pointing that out. Just pointing that out. It's pretty amazing. Pretty freaking great. But not only do you have a filter setting so that you can filter out, you know, copper to one side, iron to another, it also has a priority function. Yeah, you heard me. Priority function. How amazing is that? Pretty freaking amazing. Now you can prioritize the left or the right lane just the way you like it. If you want to, you know, have equal priority, don't do anything with it. If you want it to if you want your stuff to prioritize one side over the other, go ahead. You got the option now. And that's pretty sweet in my book. Anyways. Now, once we've just, you know, placed down what's missing here, or potentially made a ghost blueprint of what's missing up here, we will stop the walling for now, and we'll cross our fingers and hope to higher powers, basically, that we don't get too many attacks from the south. But in all fairness, the south have not been the problem so far in this playthrough. So, you know, all you northerners, that is to say, you know, for me, that would be the Scandinavia. The Scandinavia, is it called that? I think you just say Scandinavia there, buddy. But regardless, I'm talking myself out of being reasonable again, and talking myself off topic. Yeah, let's grab the car. Let's have a look at the splitters and see what amazingness has happened to them. We'll also see. You might notice there's no research going, and the reason is that production has not been looking amazing lately. However, on the plus side of things, which you might not be able to see through all the blinking and you know, what do you call it? The people who react to stuff like that, you know, blinking and stuff. I didn't remember what it was called right now. As you can see, this is going down in a slow and steady pace, hopefully fixing our power problems when we get there. Now I threw down a splitter as well between episodes here, and hopefully that took care of a lot of the throughput issue we had. Obviously not for steel, but I think we can upgrade the furnaces, not to mention the belts there, and that might help a little. But yeah, most of the throughput has become a lot better. Just want to point that out. Steel still looking like steel getting used up. I don't have any. Do I have any in the car though? I want the steel furnaces. Steel furnaces, please. No, of course I don't. Never have what I want to have unless it's planned. And when it's planned, I usually don't have it then either. Because I usually forget. Just the way I work. Just the way I work. Old hold yourself for your ears. All right. That's a Norwegian saying directly translated, which probably is not an English saying. Most of the Norwegian sayings, when you translate them, becomes weird, and you know, something no English-speaking person would have said ever. But we steal a lot of sayings from you guys, you English speaking guys and gals. So you know, you might hear some of those as well. If you do, rest easy. It's not something we've figured out on our own. It's probably yours from the beginning. It's usually how it goes up here. Either that, or we took it from the Swedish or the Danish, or I don't know. But once again, this is nothing at all to do about Factorio and everything, and nothing about me doing my very best to keep you guys entertained, realizing a little bit late that this might not be the way to go. Or that is to say, the way I went probably isn't the way to go, if that was unclear. Oops. Now, this belt should not have to be red coming in, for the simple reason that, you know, one whole yellow belt should be able to split into one whole red belt, in my book. Which I'm pretty sure is true. But of course, when you don't have a steady throughput of iron plates, iron ore, doesn't really help that much. So let's go down and have a look at that. We're gonna grab at least 14 of these, which means we're gonna have to grab a lot more of stuff. All right. 7 more, that's 21. Now it should actually be enough with 14, I think. I think all we need is 12, strictly speaking. We'll want to go for more than that, but you know how it goes. Oh, shoot, the splitters. Yeah, just gonna wait for but the robots can work for their power. Work for their electricity, their battery restorance. Yeah, you guys turn back now. But yeah, the splitters. Are you ready for this? Also, let me before. See, I could have clicked it now, like right now, like this very second, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna show you this. Woo, woo. Now I'm gonna click it. See here? Look at this. Input priority left, right. Filter. Yeah, you're only gonna do iron ore, just like that. What do you know? What do you know? I'm not sure if that actually helps any at all. It shouldn't really, I don't think. But yeah, let's follow the train tracks down to where the train comes from, and crash in a couple laser turrets on the way. Train's on the way, so let's not drive on the tracks. There it comes, there it goes. Bye bye. All right, so yeah. All right, so that's actually fine because, you know, this is making up for it. Alright. There we go. What do you think happened there? Think problem solved, yo. Alright. The train is still up top. So let's feel the tracks for a second. No, let's not place that. Let's not fix the road ports in this area yet. Ugh! Well, you took away one last time around, or on your way down. Might as well take away one on your way up as well. Get out. Now these are gonna clear the train faster than you know the train can fill up, obviously, or it was filled up. But when it goes back now, it should be able to do stuff like real and proper, you know, keeping it real and stuff. So yeah, let's chance it on some research, shall we? Let's before we do that, let's check here. He's still not really doing all that amazing, but okay. Green circuits have gotten better. Might want to look into throwing some more iron plates that way. Red circuits, you know, it's red circuits, and it's early on with the red circuits, and we could have easily upgraded it by just throwing in, you know, another section like this, basically. So maybe we'll do that. I want to kind of sort of wait for the last 66, 60 something green chips there, just to be able to place the last one there. If not, I'll forget it and it will never be done. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Let's see over here. How are we doing over here? Are we still making oil? We are. Are we? Yeah, it looks like we are. However, we need to upgrade this as well. So that's another thing that, you know, I'll try to keep in mind. And there we go. What did I say we were gonna do first? Jesus, it's like I should have a notepad and just, you know, write stuff I say down so that I could actually remember it. We're gonna upgrade this. We're gonna look into making this red. Good, good. Anything else? Anything else? Any takers? Any takers? No. Good. Now, the beauty of you know, the way things go in Factorio is now you have road boards. Upgrading stuff is crazy easy. And, you know, the car will stop eventually. Hopefully. See, this is a sweet position for that. Alright, we'll make that work. Don't worry. We'll just clear that thing out. Then we'll do that. Looks about right. It does. Alright, let's have a look here. And we want to have this like here-ish. Basically, yes. Alright, no, there. That's where we want it. Alright. We're gonna remove that. This is actually fine. Ish. We want it to go down and over and nope. There you go. There you go, son. And like that. Can just bring that up. We can actually just remove that and remove that. And we can connect it up there, connect it up there, connect it up here. Now, why, like, I made this a complete and utter mess for myself for the simple reason that I really wanted to bring this thing along. Or leave that there is basically what I was trying hard to do. And, you know, mission accomplished in that department. Great stuff, beautiful, and all that. But was it really worth it? I doubt it. See, I did not leave enough space for this. Did I? I didn't. Can I? That I can do. Alright. I should probably bring you guys in on the thought process on all this, but sorry. But yeah, so I want it. No. I want it to go like that, and then we'll see. Here comes the beauty of this. Now I'm guessing if I do right there, it's gonna be this side, right? I want it to be left priority and output priority. Thank you. I'm guessing. Yeah, see? Oh, really? What? See the arrow? Ah! I'm in love with the new players. See? Oh, come on. Make this less amazing, please. But okay, let's connect it all up. See how it goes. Should go perfectly, actually. It works smooth. See? Oh, ooh. So we're not actually using as much solar power as is available? Or what's this about? Right here. I don't know. I'm not sure what's wrong with my throat and voice today. It is something, I'll tell you that much. But you know, on that note, I think we're gonna leave it for today. I hope you all enjoyed the show as much as it was a show. If you did, make sure to smack the like button if you want to stay up to date on all things average. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button. Yeah, that's me trying to entice you to do so. Also, if you got anything you wanna say, anything you wanna comment, throw it down in the comment section. If you wanna be part of the discussion, part of the master plan, as some people say, some YouTubers say, make sure to join the Discord server. I don't bite, nor does anyone else there. If they bite you through a laptop, you should probably win a Nobel Prize. Anyways, see you guys next time. Cheerio.